All right. Welcome in, everyone. Ready for another deep dive?
Absolutely. Always ready to dig into some astrological insights.
Well, great, because today we're looking ahead to December 24th, 2024,
Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve,
Right.
exactly. And specifically, what the stars have in store for all you Tauruses out there.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, we've got love horoscopes, career predictions, finances, even some fun facts about Taurus in general.
A little bit of everything.
Yeah. It's funny. I always say, even if you're not like a diehard astrology believer,
Right.
there's still
Still interesting.
some interesting stuff to think about,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, for sure.
Little self-reflection never hurt anyone, so
Exactly.
let's see what we've got. Okay, so first things first. The big picture for Taurus is on December 24th.
Okay.
Seems to be all about new beginnings and personal growth.
Hmm.
But the catch is, it really emphasizes approaching those new beginnings with calmness and strength,
Interesting.
which I thought was
Yeah.
interesting, right?
Yeah. Well, because typical Taurus is very much about, stability,
Yeah.
groundedness.
Like routine, yeah.
So new beginnings can sometimes be
A little bit,
a
yeah.
little bit shaky.
So I'm curious, from your perspective, how can a Taurus really own that?
Well, I think it's about, for a Taurus, finding that stability
Mm.
within the change,
Mhm.
right? So, for example, if it's a new project at work,
Yeah.
instead of seeing that as disruptive,
Right.
they can approach it with that very methodical
That methodical Taurus.
planning
Yes.
and turn it into something that feels,
Right. Manageable.
yeah, a step-by-step, predictable
I love that.
process.
Yeah, it's using your strength, right? To
Exactly.
navigate the unknown.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get into some specifics.
Okay.
The love horoscope,
Ooh, love.
very important. It focuses on, again, meaningful connections
Okay.
and being patient when it comes to resolving conflict.
Right.
And we know, Taurus is all about loyalty, stability, and relationships.
Absolutely.
So what does that really look like, a meaningful connection for a Taurus?
I think for a Taurus, a meaningful connection, it goes deeper than just, the butterflies
Right.
and the romance. It's someone who really appreciates their grounded nature,
Okay.
their sensuality, they're very sensual,
Okay.
and their love of simple pleasures, someone who feels like home, I think, to a Taurus.
I like that. It feels like home.
Yeah.
And then the conflict resolution piece.
Yes.
It seems to be about taking that time, right?
Yeah.
To really hear the other person's side.
Exactly.
Rather than just,
Digging in.
digging in those heels.
Yes.
Which actually, it goes right into this other piece of the love horoscope, which is all about not rushing into decisions.
Oh, yeah. Good.
Especially this time of year, right? Holidays.
Oh,
You
yeah.
get swept up
Totally.
in the moment, but
That's-
taking your time sounds like.
Yeah, trusting that steady nature, not letting yourself get, carried away by something impulsive.
Yeah.
And that applies to romantic decisions, but also, friendships, family relationships.
Decisions in general.
Yeah.
Okay, let's switch gears a little bit.
Yeah.
Talk about career.
Okay.
So emphasis here is on a methodical approach, which we're seeing a theme,
Right.
collaboration, and not being afraid to share innovative ideas.
Hmm.
So practicality meets creativity.
I think that's a great way to put it. The Earth sign energy is all about
Yeah.
practicality and getting things done.
What?
But don't underestimate the creativity of a Taurus.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
They may not be, the flashiest
Right.
innovators, but they have a knack for coming up with solutions that are
Okay.
both original and grounded in reality.
I like that.
Yeah. And this is where that collaborative spirit, I think,
Mhm.
really shines, because they can explain their ideas patiently
Right.
and work with others to bring them to life.
So it's like using those, grounded, down-to-earth Taurus traits.
Yes.
But then having that little push to be like, okay, but I've got these ideas too.
Yeah. Step outside the box a little bit.
Yeah. And speaking of comfort zones, big emphasis on work-life balance.
Yes.
Which I think is important for everyone.
Absolutely.
But for a Taurus who really thrives on routine,
Right.
how does that fit in?
For Taurus, it's not just about recharging. It's about maintaining that inner peace and equilibrium. I always think of it for a Taurus as tending to a garden. You work hard,
Yeah, good analogy.
but you also give it time
to grow.
to flourish. Exactly.
Yeah.
Overworking can really disrupt that careful balance that a Taurus needs.
So it's making sure that your career ambitions
Yes.
don't overshadow
Yes.
that need for that grounding energy.
Exactly.
Okay, finances.
All right. Let's talk money.
Always important. Strategic planning is key.
Yes.
Reviewing budgets.
Makes sense.
And No surprise here, avoiding impulsive spending.
Classic Taurus, right?
Why is that so important for a Taurus?
Because financial security really feeds into a Taurus's sense of well-being
Okay.
and stability, right? Like knowing they have that solid foundation allows them to enjoy
Right.
all the other pleasures in life without that worry.
Without that, yeah, that hanging over.
Yeah, and that's where the strategic planning comes in.
Okay.
It's not about like deprivation,
Right.
but it's about being conscious
Yes.
about the choices they make.
So it supports those long-term goals.
Exactly.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
there's even a mention of consulting a trusted advisor,
Oh, interesting.
which I thought was very Taurus.
Well, because Tauruses are, cautious.
Yes.
They want to gather information from reliable sources before they make, big decisions.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Not jumping on any bandwagons.
Exactly.
Okay, health.
All right.
Big message here is balance.
Mm-hmm.
Physical and mental well-being being super intertwined,
Oh.
which, I think of Taurus and I think of enjoying good things, good food,
Yeah.
cozy environments.
Right.
How do we take that and use it?
Well, this is where I think mindful indulgence comes in.
Okay.
It's not about denying yourself
Right.
those pleasures,
Yeah.
but it's about, savoring them
Yeah.
fully and paying attention to how they make you feel,
Like that.
both physically and mentally. So, enjoying a delicious meal that's prepared with fresh ingredients, maybe taking a walk in nature,
Right.
creating a relaxing space at home.
Yeah, yeah.
These can all nourish those Taurus senses.
I love it. So it's like indulgence becomes this source of,
Nourishment.
yes, nourishment, energy, rather than something that throws you off.
Yeah, throws you off balance.
Okay. And then speaking of finding that balance, there is a mention of incorporating things like meditation, yoga into your routine.
Yeah, I think those practices can be incredibly grounding for a Taurus. They offer a way to quiet the mind, connect with the body,
Yes.
find stillness amidst all the busyness.
Right. And we were talking about change, right?
Right.
New beginnings.
Yeah, so it's like finding that inner peace,
Exactly.
even when things around you feel like they're in flux.
I love that. It's like giving yourself permission to slow down.
Exactly.
Okay. Now for some just fun Taurus facts.
All right.
This one I thought was interesting. Lucky color. Pink.
Ooh, pink.
And I think of Taurus, I'm thinking like earthy tones.
I know. Right. It's a good reminder that Taurus is more than just practicality and strength.
Right.
Pink is gentle. It's affection.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit of playfulness.
It's a softer side.
Exactly.
Okay. And then, this was interesting too. Connection to the throat chakra,
Ooh, the throat chakra.
which is all about communication, self-expression.
Yes.
Now, just so everyone's on the same page, throat chakra.
It's an energy center
Yes.
in the body. Yes.
And it's linked to, how we communicate and express ourselves.
Exactly. Exactly. So how does that play into?
Well, I think it's about, speaking your truth clearly and authentically. And
Yeah.
given that we're talking about, collaborating and sharing ideas,
Right. It all ties in.
it's even more significant. It's finding your voice, expressing your needs, and contributing your perspective.
So it's not just being open and receptive to other people's ideas.
Right.
But it's sharing your own.
Exactly.
All right. And of course, can't forget compatibility.
Ah,
It's
yes.
the most harmonious signs for Taurus. Cancer, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces.
Yes.
So those tend to be the signs that,
Really complement the Taurus personality.
yeah, appreciate those Taurus strengths.
Absolutely. That loyalty, the stability, that grounded approach.
Yeah.
But, relationships are complex,
Oh, for sure.
even with signs that may require a little bit more effort,
Right.
like Leo or Aquarius.
Yeah. Strong, fulfilling connections are always possible.
It's all about communication,
Exactly.
understanding.
Yes.
So big picture, December 24th for Tauruses.
Mm-hmm.
Embrace the energy of new beginnings,
Okay.
but stay true to your strengths.
Absolutely.
Find that stability amidst the change.
Yes.
Express yourself.
Yes.
Nurture yourself.
Yes.
All areas of life.
I love it.
I think it's a good day to be a Taurus.
Yeah, I think so too.
And I think, as we wrap up,
Yes.
something to think about, for all of us,
Yeah.
with this focus on new beginnings.
Yeah.
What's one small step you can take today,
Right.
whatever your sign,
It doesn't matter.
to move towards, a goal or cultivate a sense of peace?
Yeah, I love that. What could it be? Maybe it's trying that meditation, reaching out to a loved one,
Yes.
or just taking a moment to appreciate,
Yeah.
The simple pleasures.
The simple things.
Around you.
Love it. Well, thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive.
Always a pleasure.
We'd love to hear your thoughts.
Absolutely.
Maybe you'll discover your own lucky color for the day.
Ooh, I like that.
We'll see you next time.
See you then.